Hey everybody, Dangerous Dave Weiss here with an art piece. I call this one Leroy. I always start off with a blue pencil sketch, and the reason for that is blue pencil doesn't show up on my flatbed scanner. From the blue pencil sketch, I take a Sharpie and ink. I always ink with Sharpies. I love inking with Sharpies. And I know some people think that's kind of a lesser choice, but here's the point. I can ink anywhere with a Sharpie. I really totally enjoy it. I draw my line weights exactly the way that I want them, and when that's finished, then I'll fill them in. It really comes out pretty cool. I'm really happy with these pieces when they work like this. I've done hundreds of them over the years. There's with the ink filled in, and then I go back and I do some cross-hatch shading on them. From there, I take it on my flatbed scanner, move it into Photoshop, and I begin the painting process. Now you notice I did a half of a face here. I call this radical symmetry. I don't always do this, but I like to do it because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to come up with when it's finished. Once I do it basically like regular illustration airbrush, where I mask off areas and paint them and then run shading over it. I use 2 different shades of green to do the shading on this one. You might wonder why I call myself Dangerous Dave Weiss. Well, all my favorite artists growing up had nicknames, like Ed Big Daddy Roth, for example. And so I decided maybe I needed a nickname. But secondly, when I was a kid growing up, my dad would say things like, boy, if you had a brain, you'd be dangerous. So I sort of grabbed a hold of it from that. Don't hold that against my dad. My dad's a good man. When he said those kind of things, I was doing things that would seriously make you wonder if I had a brain. So we'll just take it from there. So I just have always loved creating creatures, and I'm having a ball with this one. Again, this is Leroy, named after a joke that my dad taught me when I was a kid, the main punchline in the joke. And I don't have time to go over that today. But you see, I'm filling in all the areas. And the last thing I do is I take those little veins in the eyes and turn them red because, you know, he's got bloodshot eyes. I don't want him to be black lines. I want him to be red lines. So I moved the head up just a little bit so that I can do the duplication now. I did the duplication and flipped it. Now I put it in place, put a little background in, and with that, he's pretty well done. So that's Leroy. You can see more about him on bewareofartist1.wordpress.com, and you can get prints and other things there as well. So have a great day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.